But our and your main aim is to attain salvation. Now what does God say? That Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Radhe Sham, Sita Ram, Radhe Radhe Sham Milade, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha, Gayatri Mantra. These mantras do not lead to salvation. These are futile, useless.
In Gita chapter 16, verse 23-24, it has been clarified that those who, abandoning the injunctions of the scriptures, follow arbitrary religious practices neither attain happiness, nor salvation, nor any spiritual power. Hence, it is useless.
Therefore, then in chapter 16, verse 24 of Gita, it has been clarified that Arjun, to ascertain which religious practice should be followed and which should be abandoned, consider the scriptures to be the yardstick. Do not rely on any folklore. So Srimad Bhagavad Gita is our yardstick of worship. Holy Vedas are the yardstick of our worship. Puranas are helpful to us in understanding the spiritual knowledge.
And the way of worship in accordance with the Vedas and Gitas that is present in the Puranas is from the Vedas and Gitas only. That we will acquire from them alone. The rest of the knowledge in the Puranas, which is the personal knowledge of a sage or a speaker of Puran that does not match with the knowledge of Vedas and Gita, is not acceptable to us.
Now the speaker of the knowledge of Gita says that my only mantra is one word, Om, nothing else. There is no other mantra. If anybody is chanting mantras other than this, they are wasting their time. They are only collecting stones rather than gems. This is of the level of Brahma. One who dies while chanting this mantra in the final moments attains supreme salvation. Which is that supreme salvation? It is Brahmalok. And in Gita chapter 8 verse 16 it has been stated that those who have gone to Brahmalok are reborn.
Now in Gita chapter 17 verse 23 it has been stated that there is direction of recitation of 3 mantras for the attainment of Sachidanand Ghan Brahm. Nothing else.
Direction means only do as directed, nothing else at all. Please see this. Chapter 17, verse 23, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And this is chapter 17, verse 23. Om Tat Sat iti nirdesh Brahmana Trividah Smritaha. Brahmana ten Vedah cha yagya cha vihita pura.
Om, Om, Tat Tat, Sat Sat. This 3 types of mantra has been said to be mantra of Sachidanand Ghan Brahm, of that Paramakshar Brahm. Now the mantra of attainment of Sachidanand Ghan Brahm, Paramakshar Brahm, Om Tat Sat. By souls, Om mantra is simply of Brahm, Shar Purush, and Tat is of Akshar Purush. And Sat is of Paramakshar Brahm, complete God. This is also a code word. It is an indicative word. Om and Tat, which is a coded word, together form Satnam, which is comprised of 2 words. And whichever great men have attained salvation so far, they have chanted this Satnam. And the Sat is an indication towards Sarnam, that too is some other mantra, it is a code word, which is available with this Das servant of God. No one else on this earth in this world has this mantra.
Maharaj Ji, we have heard that you make people forsake the worship of Shri Brahma Ji, Shri Vishnu Ji, Shri Shiv Ji, etc. deities. Is this appropriate?
Can we make people renounce Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh? Am I a child? God Kabir had taken respected Garib Das Ji to Satlok after making him familiar with the entire state there, the state of Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. God left him back on earth.
After that, Garib Das Ji had said, Tino Deva कमल दल बसें ये ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश प्रथम इनकी वंदना फिर सुन सतगुरु उपदेश. He had said that Brahma, Vishnu, these 3 gods reside in the lotuses. They reside inside the lotuses in our body. Or pratham inki vandana. The mantras that we chant are a religious practice of these. Or phir sun Sadguru Upadesh. Listen to the knowledge of the Satguru and acquire the complete course. Then you will succeed. These Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh are not our enemies. Some say that your Guruji makes people renounce Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Can we make people renounce Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh? For example, Urdhav Moolam Adha Shakham. With the roots above and the three gunas like branches below. This is an inverted world-like tree. Now what is the state here? The root above is the Supreme God. Below are the three gunas like branches of the world-like tree.
So will anyone cut the branches? Any wise person?
Will anyone advise to chop the branches of the tree that chop these and throw them away? Then what use will that residual log of wood be? So the purport is that God used to say that, for example, we have to plant the plant of worship and we brought a plant from a nursery. How will we plant it? We will dig a pit and planting it in the pit from the roots, we will irrigate those roots. So, if we will irrigate, that is worship the roots, then that plant will grow into a tree. Its branches will flourish, three gunas like branches. Then those branches will bear fruits, and we are doing the entire process for the fruit. When we are doing everything for the fruit, then we do not have to chop the branches. We have to do like this. We have to make our way of worship according to the scriptures. Please see. Suppose we brought a plant. Then this is the wisdom. We